Morning student, today in this video we will discuss about what is adulthood and what are the challenges which occur at adulthood. So children, talking about adulthood is a period of stability and change. When a person moves at the stage of adolescence, how can you identify an adult? An individual becomes more responsible, self-supporting, mature and independent. And at this stage of time, people have more expectation from an adult. The first expectation which occurs at adulthood is what you want to do and what you want to become in your life. You need to think about the family structures. So all are these challenges which occur at the course of adulthood. Now children, talking about the definition, young adulthood is the most often defined as the age between 20 and 40 years. And the stage may also be referred to as early adulthood. The legal age of adulthood is 18 years when the individual can vote, can be drafted to the military and enter into relationship without parental consent. Now children, let us discuss about the challenges or changes which occur at the course of early childhood, which comprises of career and work. So at this stage you need to earn, and for that you need to find job. Earning a living, choosing an occupation, it becomes a major priority for the individual. At this stage of time, person need to deal with the competition as well as with competence, which means how much capabilities you have, or we can say that you need to prove how you are better than others. Career and competition are the two major issues which occur at early adulthood. It is also the beginning of new roles and responsibility. Developing and evaluating a career becomes an important task of an adulthood. Another important decision that one need to take is of marriage and parenthood. Knowing about the spouse with whom you have to spend the whole life. So this is also a challenge because at present time people have become more self-centered, which means they only think about themselves. They don't have time for other people and they don't consider other people as important. But when you get married, one need to accept one another, and responsibility of an individual also increases as one need to share the resource with one another. Resource could be money, availability of the social support, happiness, unhappiness. And moving towards the parentalhood, now you have to think about the entire family, spouse, family and parents. So children, these are the major issues which arise at the early stage of adulthood. Now moving towards the physical changes that occur at middle age. It can be seen as decline in vision, hearing loss, changes in appearance, wrinkles, grey hair or thinning of hair, weight gain or loss. These are the major physical changes which occur at the stage of middle ages of an adulthood. So this is the stage between 40 to 60. Maturation changes also take place. A person becomes more mature with the gain of experience, and on the other hand, gradual deterioration take place. Health of an individual tend to decline. At this stage, development of mind is increased due to exposure and experience. But if we talk about the physical body, the growth or the development tend to decline. And on the other hand, if we talk about the cognitive development, short-term memory tend to be seen as strong. But if we talk about the long-term memory, the person fail to remember the past instances. Wisdom tend to be seen as increased due to the experience and exposure. So these are the changes which occur at the middle age of adulthood. Now moving towards the old age, it comprises of retirement, widowhood, illness, that in the family feeling of hopelessness, depression, loss of energy, and dependency. So children, it is often believed that at old age person might face widow. When some people move at the age of 60, they already set plans for themselves. They try to keep their body fit by doing some physical exercise. Family become important because at this stage they do not have any load of the job or to think about their job. So the mainly concern they give is to for their family. And the people who do not plan about their future, for that they need to be dependent on their children, and this may result them to face frustration because at this age they need to rely on children. And many people face the loneliness because death of their spouse, and they are unable to bear up the pain after losing up their spouse, and some may face problem related to their health that becomes a major concern at this stage. And it is often seen that people in different culture view death differently. In the god culture in our country, it is believed that the death is caused by the magic and demon. In Tanala culture of Madagascar, natural forces are thought to be cause death. Human development, as you have read in this chapter, thus helps you to understand the influence of the various factors in an individual's lifetime. So children, in this chapter we studied about how changes occur as in their growth as one individual moves from one age to another, and on the other hand we studied about how development takes place in an individual's life with socio-culture context.